Gold, Bitcoin dominance, and silver are sounding the alarm that something big is coming down. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Davinci Jeremy. I'm in the Pipe 5x5 here in Dubai. Got a few people watching this show right now, right? And yeah, they are actually having fun in this group. So if you want to join us in this group, all you have to do, right, is sign up at levex.davincej15.com, right? Links is in the description below, and you can actually watch this show live. All right, with that said, gold, my gosh. Gold has gone like parabolic, and this is an indication that something big is coming this way. This is our gold chart right here, and you can see that this is like, what? Wait a second here. What? These are big moves. If you don't know, gold doesn't do these kind of things. Like, let's just go switch to a weekly chart. And the reason why gold is sounding an alarm is because it's over for the dollar, right? This parabolic chart is exactly like, oh, is that a CME gap? Jesus. Damn. This is exactly like the debt that the government has accumulated and the money printing that's going on. I think a lot of the people who getting the free money realizing that it's over, and so they are running to buy some gold to hold on to pay for stuff in the future. They're taking the free printed money and they're pumping it into real gold, and this is causing the price to go higher. Now, there's not much you can do, right? Because you don't get free money, so you have to work for it. That's just the way it is, right? I know that it's you might say it's not fair, but this is the world, right? It is not fair. It never has been, right? There's been times when people were getting eaten by lions, and there's times when people were slaves, and that's our world, right? And so, with that said, right, you have to do what you can in this world, and with that money printing coming into play, and you're seeing that gold is ringing the alarm bell because it is the monetary canary in the coal mine. So, with that said, let that sink in, right? Let that sink in for a minute, right? Because it is saying the rats are leaving the ship. Okay? So, if you don't let that sink in, you're going to sink the boat. You're going to sink your boat. All right, let's get into some trading. If you want to do some trading, make sure you head over to Bybit.davincej15.com. Also, levex.davincej15.com, or even weex.davincej15.com, which I have an open trade because I believe that Bitcoin will take off, right, into this big event. I think there's going to be some major event and Bitcoin will fly. Because they can manage the price a lot easier than they can with gold, because gold is an old asset that's been around for a long time. It's a little bit harder for them to manage the price. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the dominance, right? It is like popping off. Like, dude, it's saying dude. They're manipulating the price, which they can manipulate the price of everything, of like all the rest of the assets. But the other assets are saying, hey, I'm getting out of here and moving into Bitcoin, even though prices are going down, right? The dominance is saying, look, it's going up, right? And so with that said, let's go on to our trade. This trade got blown up, of course, because, hey, you know what? Somebody probably bought a lot of Bitcoin ahead, and this is the market, right? You don't know exactly how it's going to play out. Probably should have did a 61.8 because it looks probably the 61.8 level here. If you're in the short, the short from here, you're probably still good, right? Probably if you didn't take profits. But let's just take a look. If it's a 61.8 pullback, then I think you're good. You're golden. So right here, let's just check this. So we move this to here and up here, 61.8, not quite, not quite the 61.8. It's interesting that there's some wicks all the way down to the 61.8. So maybe we'll retest it before. So you can see that there is going to be a retest of that 61.8. It's not, usually doesn't just come to the 50% and then fail. It will go to the 61.8. This was a good entry point, even though it didn't work out. There was a 38.2 there, so that's just the way it is. Looking at Ethereum, I didn't bother doing anything. I just said, hey, listen, if you're on this short trade, you should just stick with it. It has got some downward pressure here. I kind of sensed that it was going to go up, just didn't know how far high it was going to go. If you move your stop to the profit section, you're still in this trade, and you can see that you're still making some money with this trade. Looking at what we can do now, you can see that I would say that this thing will probably come back, retest this highs. Maybe you can short it again at this level. Looking at Solana, just by a hair, we missed our entry just by a hair. Whew, oh boy, it is what it is, right? It didn't get to our entry point, and it failed, and boom. I mean, here it was, and it even double topped and M'd out. So there was another chance for you to jump in on a trade for this thing to break down, and yeah, it looks like it's going to break down even further. So make sure you switch over to gold, Bitcoin, or gold, or something like that, even silver, right? Because things are looking bad, man. Things are scary as F, man. There's people out there that know things that's going down that we don't, right? You've already seen the warning for the EU, wars and all that kind of stuff. Be prepared. You match that with gold going higher. You have a clear picture that something, even though you don't know what, is coming down the pipe. Do something about it. Peace.